Everybody, it's Card Lord. Apart from that weird vocal hiccup, I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday's daily was fun. We almost crashed the game here. I see you up there all the time. I see Bolus up there all the time. Who else is up here? Cream in my milkshake? I don't know about that one. Maybe NL made me buy this. Sure, respect. I don't remember. Toast, great performance. Defect, insanity, time dilation, binary. I'm ready to go. Insanity means we don't care what cards we have. We just care what cards we have in our hand. Time dilation means play zero-cost cards early. Binary is bad, but I don't want to be rude to myself, but like a little too stupid to understand why it's bad, so I don't really care. 3 energy. Boot sequence, incredibly great here. Sunder, insanely great here. What would you do now? You should Echo Form. It doesn't really matter, but you should Echo Form. He's definitely dead. You just hit him with an all-for-one dad. Claw. Well, this is where you look at the deck, and you go, I wish I could sort alphabetically. Do we have other claws? I don't see any. If we had like 10 claws, I would take this in a heartbeat. But Streamline doesn't really get any better. You know what? I'll take it. Because we're never going to be able to play Streamline more than once, is basically what I'm trying to get at here. So we should play Boot Sequence for time dilation purposes. I think we should play Defrag all for one. Hyper Beam will pretty much smoke you, huh? I want to seek zero-cost cards like, yeah. That's the one right there. Now we should probably, like, rebound first, just to make sure we get the kill. So far, this seems pretty solid. I'll take a Ball Lightning. At this point, I think if you start with Insanity, you might as well just add as many cards as possible. The idea behind that is if you ever get a Mind Blast, you start with, like, 1 foot... I was going to say 1 foot in the grave. That's not how that goes. You know what I mean. 1 foot in the opposite of the grave. Okay, good start. I mean, Lock On will hit for 11. That's not bad. Or Fusion gives us more energy. I'll hit you for 11. I think that's a sounder choice. We did have extra energy that we could have used there. My mistake. I would like to take less damage, please. I cannot play Buffer, though, if we do this. So let's do it. Okay, Heat Sinks, Buffer. See ya momentarily. Next turn, you got problems, mister. Force Field is 12 block. Okay, fine. See ya next turn, mister. We're very slowly getting into, like, lightning range. There we go. All we're waiting on is a single Hyper Beam. I think you really go Turbo. Turbo has no downside in a large deck. Or it has less downside in a large deck. Now, let's just see. Do we want to pop on this guy right away? I would say that the answer to that question is no. So I'm just going to pass this turn. I don't think it's a strong start. Turn 2. Dude, straight up, this is the easiest thing we've ever made a decision on. You play Echo Form and nothing else. This turn, you have to pop. You're hoping for a Hyper Beam. I don't see any Hyper Beam. First card gets played twice. What would you play? FTL is 2 draw, but it's not that much damage. I kind of prefer, like, Rebound FTL. Or 2 free orbs. Well, not free, but you get the idea. Obviously, I didn't go 2 free orbs, but it's draw. FTL comes back. Lock On is 9. Yeah, let's do it that way. Almost certainly we are going to take some damage here, but let's see. We have Echo Form already out there, so Rip and Tear is an awful lot of damage. Everything else is kind of garbage. We could Echo Form itself. I don't think it's the right play, though. Weaken this guy, 13 damage. Not a whole heck of a lot we can do about that. We probably got him next turn. It's a relatively small price to pay. We don't have him next turn. Well, we might on... yeah, we might on that now that I think about it. Hologram, bring back FTL because it's our only zero-cost card we've ever played. We have enough block, but we gotta wait one more turn. You know what we want is a self-repair. Just something we can seek in order to heal when we're about to win anyway. Electrodynamics, easy choice. I want to fight the elite. We want as many points as possible. Forget resting, dude. Unnecessary. Let's go double up on Seek. Certainly we want double energy and aggregate whenever given the opportunity. Come on, good first turn. I wouldn't describe it as a bad first. Oh, now we're talking. Hear me out here. It's a pretty decent amount of damage on turn 1, considering we played no attacks. Okay, now, Turbo's great. Get that ball lightning out there. He's doing 8 damage. We can get over that with a buffer. Actually, we still have a buffer stored up. Even better. I mean, we could, like, storm, defrag, and then I was thinking dual cast. Should hit you for 22. We would take no damage in the process. All for one will bring back some 0 cost stuff, but only 1 0 cost. I don't think it's worth it. Rather hit you like that. Go ahead, hit me for 30, which is actually going to hit me for 0. And then we have to do like 2 damage to you to kill you. And amazingly, we may not be able to do that. We'll just bring back an attack, and then he's dead. Yeah, okay, don't be stupid about it. Data Disc is very good. Charge Battery, one of the best cards in the defect deck, in my opinion. Starting with a little extra orbage here, it's a knock-on effect. You play Turbo. You gotta play Boot Sequence, but what do you Rebound? Rebound is actually, like, pretty bad now. Like, we have so much focus now. The Dark Orb charges super quickly. I'm thinking we just kill you. Like, can we do it if we got, like, a Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam Rip and Tear. This is my favorite German language Polktronica band. I want to hit question marks. Yes. Cards. Mind Blast. Barrage Loop. Creative Zap. Injury. Zap. Do we want Zap? I don't care. Purity. Loop. Barrage. Sure. I'll grab it. I don't think it's going to be huge, but we do start with 2 channeled orbs, so I think that there's something to be said about that. I'm just going to keep hitting question marks. Remove, transform, upgrade. I'll upgrade. What do I want to upgrade? Buffer gets a lot better. It gets twice as good. Most cards do not get twice as good. So I'll accept that. This is Hyper Beam. That's what you want here. Whoever... Do you think I can kill you? I bet I can. We're just waiting for Seek to come back, more or less. This will do 14 damage. This does 9. Nah, we'll just wipe you out. Regret is going to cost us HP. It's the first time in a long time, though. This is your play. Dude, as long as we get Hyper Beam, we're set on any kind of crowd control early on. Give me another Claw. The idea is if we can get these going, we could start to have some kind of pseudo-synergy, but I think we got a long way to go. Well, Buffer blocked 2 damage. We got another one. That's the nice part. You're dead. It's not the most elegant way to get it done, but it did work. Absolutely, the more electrodynamics we can get, the better. I'm willing to rest just to make this happen. It's not like our upgrades mean that much to us for the most part, although this one would have been nice. I'll bring this back with an all-for-one later. I don't mind losing the HP. That shouldn't count anyway. Rip and Tear. Glacier. It's good frost potential for the future. Who cares about the little HP we lost there? I think we're trending towards a potential, like, 1,000 performance. That's my dream, at least. It's a very good electrodynamics, by the way. Next turn, you're going to split. All we have to do is do... I mean, this channel's 3 lightning, so it's already very good. Let's start here, though. This is what I was hoping for, actually. So we'll do a little ball lightning. I don't know, maybe we should do a rainbow first? We probably won't dual cast as a result of this. But it doesn't matter, because he's going to eat it. Yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. I'll even try this on for size. Gain a little extra energy. So you're splitting into 2 enemies that have 15 HP each. We're going to do 12 damage just by our lonesome. You're dead. Wow, that was extremely simple. Yeah, biased is definitely going to work for us. We don't have Yeah, we'll try Inserter here. We're channeling enough that I think it makes sense. We don't have an archetype. That's, if I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of coming to the position where I don't like Insanity that much because it takes away your ability to make, like, a run with an identity. But I'm not trying to be, like, that guy, you know? I'm just saying I would like it if we could actually make a run that we understand from the get-go. Now, we could have doubled up on Buffer. In hindsight, I actually kind of wish that we had. Because we're about to take another 11 damage. I want to bring back Self-Repair, which I didn't even know was in the deck until just now. But we'll start like this. Okay. What do you seek? Well, do we have another Self-Repair? Looking for wrenches. White Noise could get us there. Wait, a Hologram could get us there. Where's Hala? I don't see it. It's the other danger is I feel like I'm losing my mind here. So we'll take Hyper Beam and, like, Rip and Tear. That's just good damage. We can always, like, Claw, Turbo. We have Hologram in hand, so we're going to Hologram back Self-Repair. That's a huge play. Should have amplified it, now that I think about it, but still, that was good. Sensible. Smart approach. I think we still like FTL. Channeling Lightning is positive, but still. Alright. Whenever you enter a shop room, heal for 7. That's a new one. We want to remove our Curse, just because it's a dead card. And then we can buy all relics, but do we want to? I think we always love Hologram. We really like Self-Repair. We can get an extra card chance, and actually not having the opportunity to ever become weak is very, very good. Alright. I still think we're trending for potentially being in a really good position on today's run. And I don't care who knows it. I'm really glad that we have a boot sequence, because these guys tend to attack on turn 1. Now, I mean, do you just want to double Self-Repair right off the bat? Hello.
Help me.
Oh, you want me to open the bottle?
Thank you.
My masculine identity
Thank you.
has been recovered. So strong. I'm going to double up on Self-Repair, just to make sure we have the best chance possible to get back to full HP. And, I mean, I didn't realize we'd already played one of those, apparently. We'll play Echo Form anyway, but let's get FTL out there. I thought we were in draw range. Yes. We don't need those. Alright. How many Echo? We got 2 Echo Forms. You're not doing much. I think we should smack the crap out of you. Fusion is really nice, though. I'm just gonna start by giving us infinite. I don't know why I said it like that. Infinite energy. Dude, wait, do we have turbos? We absolutely do. So why don't you hologram back a turbo? Play it. You got 2 energy. Get electrodynamics out there. All of a sudden, this guy's eating it. Why not? Well, because it adds a daze in your draw pile. That's one good reason. Yeah, but like apart from that, why not? You know. Compile Driver is disgusting here. Hit him with the claw, Dad. Hit him with the claw. Then hit him with the all for one. Then hit him with the... Well, we didn't get claws again because we were... Our hand was too full. Nah. Yeah. We probably are bordering on having too many self-repairs. But I like it. You know what we need now is the ability to keep drawing. Because our turn 1 is good. This is a thornable situation. Our turn 1 is good, but it could be better. We need more sustain. Start with a turbo. We might as well play genetic algorithm if we have no other choice. If we have nothing that feels better. I mean, force field is really good here too. Because it'll start to make genetic algorithm better in the future. I really doubt this card's going to be good for us in a 64-card deck this early, but what do I know? I thought we had played an Echo Form. That's my bad. Just bring back Force Field. As long as I know we're not taking damage, I don't care. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Easy money. Would have loved to self-repair. More holograms, the more the merrier. Let's add some draw. I do worry we're making the deck a little bit too thick, but I'm willing to take that chance, I suppose. So we'll start with an FTL on you. We should have started boot sequence, of course, but... Now... I mean, it's very tempting to play Echo Form, and I think, like, for good reason. Let's get that out there. The thing about an Echo Form is, sure, like, we're going to take 12 damage here. But now with Echo Form, I'm not going to say that taking 12 damage is good. What I will say is that I don't really think it's an enormous deal. Because if we ever get a self-repair, all we have to do is play that first. Now, this is where you find yourself a little wonky, doesn't it? Because if you put out another Echo Form, surely, you know, you're still in the exact same mindset, right? I think I'd rather... I don't really want to rebound twice. I can't stop you from hitting me is the thing. Let's bias it up. I'm wary. But I'm willing to give it a chance. I mean, we're still getting hurt, so maybe we should have just played the Echo Form first, but I thought maybe we could... I don't know. I don't know what I thought, okay? If we hologram... We can always hologram back a turbo later if we want. So I'm thinking right now, start with Overclock. Let's draw a bunch. Another Echo Form. Amazing. What I want to get is Electrodynamics, which we now have the opportunity to get. And on top of that... I was like, is there another turbo? We could try Storm, but I think we're going to be strapped for energy. So my thinking is you play a hologram, pull a turbo back, play turbo, play a hologram, pull a turbo back, play turbo. Okay, what do you do now? I mean, Electrodynamics, you're taking 30, so you're already dead. So you're our next priority here. Now, we want self-repair to show up. And we can wait as long as we need to wait to make it happen. There it is, but we don't have the energy. It's alright, if we ever draw another hologram, we'll pull it back anyway. Well, it's hard for me to resist that temptation to just finish this off and find ourselves safe. Take another beam cell. I still think we're doing fine. We don't have any strikes or defends, so we'll just pull. I don't know. Channel 1 Dark I don't think is good enough. I don't really want to rest twice. I want to rest once. So let's skip as many campfires as we're able to skip. This is pretty solid here. You'd claw him. I guess you would start with an all for one, and then you would claw again, and you would probably just ball lightning, I suppose. Not bad. 18 damage, but something tells me that won't be too relevant. Start here, here. Draw. Okay, now we know what we want. What do we want? I mean, an Electrodynamics and an Echo Form is nice to me. Why do we have two of these now? Did I choose Electrodynamics twice by accident? Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. Hear me out here. Hologram. Overclock. We're doing some dramatic plays that did not work out at all. I was trying to... Okay, I mean, I'll just murder you as a thing. But, okay, I wanted to get more block. I messed it up really bad, though. That's on me. Can't quite kill you. I can get mighty close. You're going to be off by 1, which means we're going to take 10 damage. Dude, we should arrest... Oh, no, wait, buffer is worth 2 times. Yeah, don't worry about it. So you're dead. I just need to see if I can draw, if possible, a self-repair. Believe you me, by the way, I know these were bad plays. We actually did draw self-repair, which is incredible. Go for the eyes is great. And again, the more claws, the merrier, maybe. Frozen egg is just fine. We'll rest again. We're at 58. Okay, not bad. I'll take the path with a single question mark. Choose 1 of 20 to add to the deck. Nah, I'll heal. This way, hopefully, we don't have to heal next, but we probably still will. Okay, so let's do that. Play a white noise. Bias cognition is pretty solid. Then we can charge and get up to 17 block. Or this will give 9 block plus 12 block. No, 9 block plus 8 block. So 17 block. Plus it'll do 13 damage to an enemy. No, anyway, my math is like completely off. But we're actually going to have enough block to not take any damage, which is amazing. And now I'm looking at it though, and I'm like, how did we do so little damage? It's a shame Sunder's not going to work well. Because I'm like, Storm, Self-Repair, White Noise, Heat Sinks. Doesn't even come close. Wow. Well, we can put up 28 block. 24 block, which is exactly enough. No, it's 2 more than enough. Even better. Alright, can we actually, like, hit these guys now? Why are they so strong? We want this electrodynamics. I'm just seeing, like, is there anything... If we play it, it'll summon it. We'll draw more cards. It'll channel 1. Hear me out here. That's what I was looking for, is 2 deaths. Then you're all going to get hit for 28, which is even better. Okay, we found the ideal card, or a Calcum could be useful. I don't think I need any of that other garbage. Let's move along. Still think I'm doing alright. You may agree or disagree, but I think I'm doing okay. I think you turbo here. Boot sequence. Sweeping beam. See what you get. Not too necessary yet. We'll skim real quick. That gives us the opportunity to do that and that. Then we get a hologram. I think after you hologram, you're just going to bring back a skim. I'll defrag. I think that's acceptable. Pretty good first turn, if you ask me. And you basically did by watching this video, more or less. You're going to hit for 12, which is actually hitting us for 6. I know that sounds weird. I actually don't think we need Echo Form. But with Frail, we don't need to play Auto Shields either. Do you really play Electro Self-Repair? It's not amazing, but we're healing for 10 and we only took 6. So we will heal to over full. And Electro is a lot of damage potential. Is it as much damage potential as... Oh, nice. Is it as much damage potential as Echo Form? No, probably not. This guy is dead, though, so I'm not sweating it too much. It looks like we'll be completely fine because we still have lethal. Anyway, just give up. It doesn't matter about energy. So we have enough claws. There should be a card that's like, draw every card with the same name. You know what you would call it? Claw draw. How does he come up with it? Every time. I know, Tomo. I'm very clever. Dual cast is only 12 damage, but Chaos is only 6 damage. All we want here is a Hyper Beam if possible. Dude, Sunder is so close, but not quite there. We could Sunder with the Poison Potion, but it's not quite good enough. Well, Self-Repair is a heal for 10. That's the way I choose to look at it. So I think we'll slow play it. 11 block. We're still healing to full, by far. We do want to play Genetic Algorithm. One of these guys has got to die, though. No. There you go. Alright, so now we're healing for 24. So we can really afford to get destroyed here. I'm thinking Genetic Algorithm, Hologram, Claw. With Time Dilation, it was just enough to get a kill, which is kind of amazing. We're taking another 6 damage, who cares? We got all these self-repairs out there. Now, it's not as useful for the boss fight, but... Now, if I can make sure that you die, I'd be real pleased with that. These claws are getting to like a disgusting degree now. Definitely should have made you vulnerable first. That's my bad. You are super dead regardless, though. I will always take turbo, by the way, in case you're curious as to why I always take turbo. It's because turbo is exceptional if your deck is so thick. It's like knowing your lifespan is going to be like, you know, until you're 30. You're not going to worry about stuff that's going to hurt you when you're 80 years old because you're probably not going to get there. That's us. Like, we play turbo, sure, a void goes into our draw pile. The fight will be over long before we have a chance to, you know, feel the burn of that. Alright. We got a really nice suite of opportunity here. I would prefer to not evoke this yet, but we don't have the option. We also are not going to take damage. Kind of surprising. We got 8 innate block, which actually means we have 14 innate block. Now this is a situation we'd really, really like to play Echo Form. And we will be able to, but I don't think there's any way... Yeah, even that was a bad play. We played it for energy, more or less, but because of Orichalcum, we would have had more block if we did it the other way. So no perfect. We see a little bit of our score disappear in front of us. I think you double up White Noise here. Buffer, also good, but Buffer is like... It comes pre... why not, I guess? It comes pre-doubled, thankfully. Damage potential so far is really low, but... A lot of zero costers? Not really. Let's double up on defrag again. I like it. We'll hit you with FTL. Seek. I actually think that Storm is a good pickup now. I know what it looks like. It's got a cloud. You've seen it. There we go. And then, like... Do we have a turbo? No. Because I was going to do, like, Echo Form, but sure. It doesn't really matter too much. Claw is a bad choice, though. We could amplify Storm. I don't think we need to. Let's just take Beam Cell. It's free. Alright, so now we have 40 damage by default on every single turn. You could Echo Form and Echo Form. I would describe that as unnecessary right now. This seems like a better situation for me personally. I'm gonna hologram. Do we have turbos? Of course we do. There might have been a better turbo to bring back. We should have thought about that, but... This guy's in sincere trouble right now. Again, you can always Echo Form and Echo Form, but I'd rather channel about 1,000 lightning here. Yeah, that was pretty good. Now you're taking 60. This would take you... you take more than 60, let's put it that way. I'm just trying to think, like... How can I get here? Like, I can always hologram a turbo. Or even a turbo plus, which is, of course, better. And then we could, like, Echo Form, and this will channel a lightning. Or we could defrag, and that's... You gotta Echo. If we get the second Echo Form out there. He's not quite gonna die, but he's gonna be so close that it's academic. Case in point. Gotten a lot more comfortable with the defect lately, even though I'll be the first to admit I'm still making mistakes. No longer Smith, as far as I'm concerned, it's extremely great, because we have 72 cards that we are not going to upgrade. The Awakened one is the worst possible option. I only see 2, so we're going to go to the early shop. The Awakened one is the worst possible option, but that doesn't mean we're sunk. Wow, we did get out of it without taking damage, which is kind of amazing. As long as our powers mean more to us than they mean to the Awakened, I think we're good. 13 damage, huh? It's not great. 11 damage. Still not great. If 2 of these hit you, you're dead. I'm actually gonna... gonna try to make the odds even better. If one of them hits you, you're dead. It's alright. That's what the self-repairs are there for. Which we got immediately. Okay, so when you're fighting multiple enemies, like, electrodynamics is comically good. I mean, if we have 2 energy, just bring back an all-for-one. Exactly. Case in point right here. I don't know. Keep playing the turbos for no reason, dude. See if I care. We made it through just fine. Nah, it's way too late for genetic algorithm. That's a terrible card right now. An upgraded barrage I'll consider. Well, this is free. Not amazing, but free. We'll roll over 2 energy. We have no X cards as far as I know. Man, Mathis is playing a game called Dude Stop. That is hilarious. Because it's what he should do. Not stop doing YouTube. Just stop being yourself. I'm just being rude for rudeness' sake, okay? I am going to electrodynamics. We got a lot of business to take care of here. You got to take 7 damage at some point. I think we seek... I mean, a hyper beam is real good. It's actually going to be tough to convince me that's not the way to go. Like, an echo form is kind of overkill. Let's go hyper beam and just give me turbo as well on top of that. Which I was just going to say we have like 1,000 of. Our focus is still high enough that we're at least doing something. So that'll protect us from 22 damage. And this will make sure we're more than able to heal. Okay, so we are going to have to kill him with this Dark Orb and a combination of attacks, but still. Start here, here, here. Rebound. Yeah, why not? All we need to do is channel 2 orbs. I'm begging you. Just 2 orbs is all it... Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Okay. More turbos. One day we're going to have a hand that's just turbos, and that's when I'm going to know that I've gone too far. 16 damage. That's no joke. Ask me how I feel about that. The answer is I feel very positive about the fact that next turn we have unlimited energy, by my standards at least. We can play everything. We almost didn't have to use a buffer charge on that, which is nice. Ooh, what do you think? You should echo form. That's my perspective. Sure, we're going to take 10 damage per turn. But I think this actually just kills him faster. I mean, this is 50 damage right here. So you would look at that as a what I would describe as a pretty extreme positive. That being said, I'm looking at this right now and I'm going, we're not killing him. So we're actually just about to take a bunch of damage. That's very painful. I would like to get some self-repairs, please. Unfortunately, those do not exist right now. That was an extreme bummer. Thunderstrike seems like a kind of a good finisher for us. At the start of each combat, apply 4 poison to all enemies. How could I not? I don't think that's going to be super relevant, but why wouldn't I? It's a new relic. Plus, it's just one more thing to purge like an artifact that an enemy might have. Even better. Alright, we got a lot of good protection here. Plus, the Dark Orbs are gonna just completely wreck. We don't need to attack you if I don't want to. What we can do... Storm is good. Just pop this for no reason. Charge, genetic algorithm, hit ya. I got 40 damage just sitting here, waiting to be popped. It's about to be more than 40 damage. One of these days, this damage potential is going to get out here. This deck is bloated. It's not a fantastic scenario for us. I don't want to push these out if we don't have to. That's just, it's the honest to goodness truth. I will, though. It's a pretty nice damage output. We're lucky we don't need to channel any block, because we would be in trouble if we did. Okay. Self-repair is very important here. What I want to do is seek. We've played enough powers. I think we want... Well, we want... Oh, we can't really echo form and then do it. Do we have 2 self-repairs? No, we have 1. We could play 2 self-repairs by grabbing 1. Okay. And then what else do we want to play with our remaining 2 energy? I mean, both defrags is pretty good, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get more block. Is there a force field? Yes, there is. Okay. So you play self-repair. Self-repair. Defrag. Defrag. Force field. We have 20 block, which means with buffer, we're going to take no damage. This went very well. We're actually overhealing, which is perfect. And you are super dead, my friend. Smart fight. I gotta believe we're way too deep on the turbo meta here. Draw powers, please. Those are not powers. Well, you gotta like Glacier. How much block do we have? We have enough block is the answer to that question. I'm gonna summon a Plasma then for better optics on our next turn. Okay, 26 damage. Normally, you'd probably want to get out an Echo Form here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But it is going to be very painful. We're going to take 14. It's actually not that bad. 2 self-repairs. Okay, 11 energy. Now we're talking. Amplify Electrodynamics. Beautiful choice. Please tell me something is dying this turn. You're dying this turn. I'm still going to take 9 damage. But that's okay. It's the cost of doing business. Excuse me. I would very much like to get a self-repair if you don't... we're only 23 down. It's not that bad. Gambling chip's good. Nah. But also that's pretty fun. But nah, charge battery. That's our choice. We'll rest. We can't smith anyway, so maybe I shouldn't be so anal about healing. With Gambling Chip, now we can look at this very simply and be like, we don't want those. We still want Bag of Holding, by the way. We're just doing this for time dilation purposes. And so I don't get fined. Yeah, some basketball reference. Well, you want to... Oh, we should FTL first. Nothing's doubled yet. Him being weak is fantastic. I'm like, a hologram, what would you even bring back? Like, Glacier, I think, is your #1 choice. Now we have 12 extra block, 26. If we evoke this, we won't take damage. Actually, that's way better long term. 16, we take 0 damage. The mathematics have saved us again. You're doing 18 damage. That's comical. I am unafraid. We are stacking up a few voids, I'll admit. We almost got him, though. We might be able to hit him 13 times next turn. I can't believe we didn't draw any voids. That is insanely lucky. Turns out Frost is pretty good. You wouldn't know it from all the times that I said Frost was extremely bad. Turns out, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, the voids go in the discard pile. That's even better. Give me all the turbos ever, then. Whetstone is like a completely irrelevant choice here. That's okay. Alright. We would love an Echo Form. Echo Form self-repair is just fine. Let's keep these 3. We'll play a turbo. Boot sequence. Echo Form, self-repair. Who's getting clawed for 5 damage? I mean, we're going to take a pretty nasty hit here, but life goes on. We're taking 5. Not really that nasty of a hit in hindsight. With Echo Form... Hold up, I gotta get my... My chair's all messed up here. There we go. Well, nobody's attacking this turn, so what do you like? I like a white noise, I think, to double up on. Turned out to not be that amazing, but... You're dead to poison. Not before you debuff us, but life goes on. Yeah, just give me energy next turn. It's kind of a weak turn for attacking, but I really like our odds here long term. As long as we can get some momentum against the Awakened one. This is good. It's unnecessary to do that, but, you know, I saw an easy kill, and I took it. We are going to get hit here. But how much are we going to get hit? Like, are we okay with that? That's more along the lines of what we're looking for. Then you Hyper Beam. I was just going to say, they're both dead. Sure, we didn't heal up to full. Life goes on. Lose all gold, gain a relic. Yes. It's actually really good against the Awakened one, because his turn 1 is kind of annoying. Well, Force Field will be playable, but it won't be necessary. In fact, we don't need Boot Sequence either. Let's try it like this, but again, oh my, this is the exact hand we didn't want to get. Unless we had Ice Cream. You know what? Let's try this. We need Bag of Holding. We're not going to get it, but, you know, Gambling Chip on 5 cards, it probably means more, but it manifests itself in a less meaningful fashion. We're going to Echo Form. We're going to Seek. We want energy for sure, so an upgraded Turbo is a top tier choice. And then what else? We played Echo Form. We already have Electrodynamics. We don't need Self-Repair. Force Field is going to give us a lot of block on the cheap. Yeah, I'm completely okay with this. We are going to take 10, I think. No, we're going to take 9. Yeah. Which is fine. Yeah. Now we're cooking. You're not dead. You're so close to death, but you're not quite dead. And we're healed to full now. So we should be good to go for the boss fight. Unless, you know, we hit an unexpected hiccup in the road. I still think we have a chance to rank pretty well on today's daily. Like, we haven't really run into too much trouble. Which means that most people probably didn't really run into too much trouble. I will fight you, yes. But maybe they did, and we're just a genius. That's pretty much how I, like, plan my... I kind of like this start, to be honest. That's pretty much how I plan these runs. It's like, yeah, it was easy, but what if it's only easy because I'm a genius and everybody else is an idiot? I doubt that's the case. But what if it is? Pretty good first turn. At least we got Storm out there. You know Storm is going to pay for itself in Lightning before too long. Yes, this is what... Oh, here we go. The heat is on. You are dead. That's amazing. 2-turn kill. Old coin. Thank you. Completely irrelevant. I don't know, man. Like, strength, is that necessary for us on it? I kind of like our other ones. I just don't know. Do we ever get debuffed against the Awakened one? I don't think so. Amplify Storm will amplify itself. All we gotta do is make sure we can get around this. Yeah, so we got... He's 22. We're gonna hit him for 8, which is 14. We're totally set. We don't even need to play Boot Sequence. Again, like, playing Powers is going to be great for us because it's just going to destroy him without him having any, like, ability to do anything about it. Now we have 16 block, basically, just by definition. On top of the 6 for Morichalcum. And the Storms are getting out of control. Every power we play is 3 block now. So yeah, he's going to be in trouble. I mean, he's not in trouble. He's dead. Do you think that dying makes you in trouble? Not if it's like a guarantee, I suppose. $30. Well, we don't have enough block yet. Oh wait, we actually do. Not by much, but with buffer, we actually don't have to do anything this turn, but we will just to prove that we can. Dude, I'm trying to go infinite. Do you think we can kill him? We can't kill him. It would be fun, though. I thought we had played an all for one, but apparently not. We'll just go back to skim then. We got so much energy, we might as well try to make it happen. Still, very, very solid fight. And even if we lose, which we probably won't, I'm not trying to sandbag you, this will end up going down as a pretty fun daily. Sure. I had a good time. I hope you did as well. Let's see if we got the chutzpah to take it where it needs to go here. Well, let's think about this. We don't really like hologram unless we want to play something twice. We could play fusion twice, but it's not worth it. I think you'll hold hologram just in case. And then you see what else you get. Not very good. A storm. Hologram. Bring this back. Just so we have some extra energy for the next turn. Then Barrage does a little bit more damage. We'll boot sequence anyway. So we're taking no damage, which is a very strong start. Because we have Storm out there, we can start to get some chains going on that. You gotta love Electro, but let's see if we get anything else we like first. Seven energy. Well, because we played Electro, you're dead. Maybe we can kill you. 26, huh? 17. You're not gonna die. So instead, I'm gonna make sure you die. Now, we are still gonna take damage. We're gonna lose our perfect, but I think we're set up super nicely to crush this guy. What we want to do is draw a buffer at some point, and then it's like, we're in a great spot, I think. Well, I'll give it a try. I was gonna say, a lot of turbos at least. $24, huh? We do have to be a little careful. I wouldn't dispute that notion. 26. So we're taking no damage. We've gotten out ahead of him again. He's still only doing 25, which is perfect. These are not good enough. We'll try it like this. Then we can play skim. I don't really want to play a hyper beam this early, and I think there's highly, like, justifiable reasons why we wouldn't do that. It's gonna hit us for 8. I'm starting to get a little anxious. This is a weird one, because, like, we have to be very careful about the amount of HP lost here, because we're lethaled right now. I can make him stronger, but it'll also evoke this, which is what we want. By playing Storm, I actually think we might die. Unless we can interrupt him. Like, if we have one of those, play Storm and then Echo Form. That's our only way. Like, we have no other means to gain block. So we'll play Storm. We'll play Echo Form. We're hitting him for 36. He has 65. Wait. He's hitting us for 52 and we have 46. So we're still dead. Yeah, we lost. Wow. That's what happens, I guess, when you build a power deck. You end up going against this. We had 800. Dude, we would have been in the thousands for sure, I think. That's a bummer. Not a terrible score for where we are. I mean, we crushed Bear Taffy. He's very bad at this game, which most people don't know. I taught him everything he knows. I beat him by 8. Might as well be 800. You know the difference between 883 and 875? The only 1% that matters. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.